Long before the age of powerful telescopes and sophisticated space probes, a profound understanding of the cosmos was already flourishing on the Indian subcontinent. The ancient sages, or rishis, did not look at the night sky merely as a collection of twinkling lights. For them it was a living, breathing entity, a divine map, rhythm, profound secrets. They saw the universe as an extension of consciousness itself, a grand cosmic dance where everything was interconnected. To understand India's ancient cosmic secrets, we must first turn to their source, the Vedas. The Vedas are not a single book, but a vast collection of hymns, prayers, philosophical treatises, and ritual manuals. The Vedic literature is traditionally divided into four main collections. The oldest and most important is the Rig Veda, a book of hymns praising various deities. Then comes the Sama Veda, which sets the hymns of the Rig Veda to music for ritual purposes. The Yajur Veda contains prose mantras and sacrificial formulas used during religious ceremonies. Finally, the Atharva Veda is a collection of spells, charms, and hymns for healing, protection, and daily life. This ancient wisdom, preserved in India's oldest texts, invites us on a journey back in time. It challenges our modern assumption that advanced knowledge is only a recent phenomenon. In the Vedic view, the sky was a celestial family. Each member played a vital role in the cosmic order. The most important figure was Surya, the sun god. Surya was not just a ball of hot gas, source of life-light energy, he was the eye of the universe. The divine charioteer who rode across the sky each day on a golden chariot with 7 horses. The moon, Chandra or Soma, held equal importance. Moon, cool, moon, feminine, moon, reflective. Phases of the moon were carefully observed and used to influence tides, cycles of agriculture, and the human mind. The planets were seen as Navagrahas, 9 Caesars, powerful cosmic forces. The stars, nakshatras, were crucial, 27 lunar mansions, each with a presiding deity and influence. The Rig Veda, the most ancient Vedic text, is filled with hymns revealing cosmic insight. These are not simple prayers. They are poetic observation and contemplation of the heavens. For instance, hymns to Surya do more than praise light and warmth. One famous verse, Rig Veda 1.164.48, speaks of the 12-spoked wheel of time, referring to the 12 months. The Nasadiya Sukta, Rig Veda 10.129, is a profound meditation on the origins of the cosmos. It asks, who really knows, who will hear proclaim it, showing intellectual humility and depth. The text speaks of the 7 sages, the Saptarishis, commonly identified with the stars of the Big Dipper. Hymns mention the different phases of the moon and its role in marking time. These ancient verses are like celestial time capsules, preserving astronomical thought and spiritual wonder. While the Rig Veda focuses on grand hymns, the Atharva Veda brings cosmic knowledge down to a more practical, everyday level. This text is a treasure trove about how the Vedic people used astronomy to organize their lives and rituals. It contains clear references to the nakshatra system, the 27 lunar mansions that form the backbone of the Vedic calendar. The Atharva Veda lists these clusters by name and describes their presiding deities and influences. It speaks explicitly of a year with 360 days, divided into 12 months. To correct mismatch between lunar and solar cycles, the texts mention inserting an extra intercalary month. One remarkable hymn is the Kala Sukta, the hymn to time, which personifies time as the ultimate creative force. It elevates time to a cosmic power, a concept that resonates with modern physics. Practical hymns were prescribed for specific nakshatras to ensure success, a living calendar guiding daily life. The Vedic thinkers imagined a universe that was structured, layered, and full of life. The Brahmanda, the egg of Brahma. Their model was not chaos, but a highly organized system of worlds and realms. A common conception was the 3 worlds, Bhuloka, earthly, Bhuvarloka, atmospheric, and Svarloka, heavenly. This expanded into 14 lokas, 7 upper worlds and 7 lower worlds, mapping levels of subtlety and consciousness. At the center often sits Mount Meru, an axis mundi around which planets and celestial realms are said to revolve. This cosmic axis is a motif found in many cultures. In Vedic thought it becomes a rich metaphysical symbol. The universe was seen as dynamic. It goes through cycles of creation, maintenance, and dissolution. All forms from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy are temporary manifestations of an eternal reality. This grand, cyclical, and multi-layered vision provided a profound context for human life and spiritual purpose. The Vedic understanding of time was not linear, but cyclical. unfolding in vast repeating ages known as Yugas. The rishis conceived of time on a scale that absolutely dwarfs modern human history. Satya Yuga, a golden age of truth and perfect harmony. Treta Yuga, virtue declines by 1/4. Ritual and sacrifice become important. Dvapara Yuga, virtue reduced to half. Doubt, disease and conflict rise. The Vedas are divided and written down. Kali Yuga, the current age, an age of darkness and ignorance. A full cycle, a Mahayuga, lasts 4,320,000 human years. Satya Yuga, 1,728,000 years. Treta, 1,296,000. Dvapara, 864,000. Kali, 432,000. 1,000 Mahayugas make up one day of Brahma, followed by a night of equal length. This endless cycle paints a picture of a universe without beginning or end. Buried within poetic language are surprising scientific insights that seem far ahead of their time. Certain verses in the Rig Veda, when read astronomically, suggest an awareness of the Earth's rotation on its axis. The classical astronomer Aryabhata calculated the circumference of the Earth with astounding accuracy. His estimate of 24,835 miles is remarkably close to the modern value of 24,901 miles. A 14th century commentary by Sayana gives a value for the speed of light that astonishes modern readers. Verses state the sun holds the earth and other bodies in their places, a poetic echo of a force keeping bodies in place. The Nasadiya Sukta describes an unmanifest origin, a point of singular potential, an idea with parallels to the modern Big Bang. While philosophical and not mathematical, these descriptions show intuition and deep contemplation arriving at cosmological ideas that resonate today. They did not express modern formulas, but they left a tradition of precise observation and clever astronomical arithmetic. In our modern age, we see planets as rocks, gas giants, stars as nuclear furnaces, a scientific materialism. While this perspective gives us power, it can leave us feeling small and disconnected. The Vedic vision re-enchants the world, the cosmos as living, conscious, intelligent. It invites us to look at the night sky with reverence and belonging. The rishis connected the outer world of stars with the inner world of consciousness, bridging science and spirituality. Vedic concepts, vast cycles, long-term vision, offer psychological benefits, perspective, patience, and resilience. It challenges us. Who are we? Where did we come from? What is our purpose in this vast universe? The rishis gave us a map of the physical cosmos and the inner cosmos, a glowing beacon integrating inquiry with spiritual insight. By studying their wisdom, we rediscover our place in the eternal cosmic dance.